Hey guys, Ashley with Talk Movies with us here, back with a movie review of one of Netflix's latest original movies called You Get Me. You Get Me stars Bella Thorne, Halston Sage, Taylor John Smith, and Nash Grier. Bella Thorne, obviously we've seen her in a bunch of things. She was in Blended, she was on MTV's Scream, she's been in a bunch of things. And then Halston Sage, she's in Goosebumps, she's in Neighbors with Zac Efron. She's also in one of my favorite horror comedies, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. If you have not seen that one, definitely check it out. It's so funny. Taylor John Smith and Nash Grier, we haven't really seen too much of them in anything. You Get Me is a new Netflix original movie. It is a thriller. It is directed by Brent Bonacorso. We really haven't seen him direct much of anything, so this is probably one of the bigger things that he's done. You Get Me starts off with this character named Tyler, and him and his girlfriend Allison have pretty much the perfect relationship. They're madly in love with each other. Tyler and Allison decide to go to a party with their friends where they meet one of Allison's, or Allie, one of her old friends from the town that she used to live in. She moved because she used to have a partying problem. She was sleeping around with guys. She was the talk of the town. So when Tyler is getting Allie a drink, this kid comes up and, starts talking about how Allie used to be a big drinker. She's not having a drink at this party, she's just having a Diet Coke. Tyler ends up having a little too much to drink. It ends up spiraling out of control. He starts accusing Allie of hiding things and whatnot, and Allie basically breaks up with him. He leaves the party, and as he is walking out the front steps, there's Bella Thorne's character, Holly, and she's in this, what I think was like a Maserati, very expensive car, and she says, "You look like you're having a terrible night. Why don't you get on in and we'll go hang out?" Well, we all know what happens there. They end up sleeping together, and Tyler believes that this is really only gonna be a one-night stand. Tyler and Allie end up getting back together. The new school year starts, and what do you know? Holly shows up on the first day of school as the new girl. Holly immediately starts to befriend all of his friends. To sum this movie up, Bella Thorne's character, Holly, wants to be with Tyler, and she can't have him because he is with Allie. So she ends up turning into a psycho, and there you have it. They try to have a plot twist, and it just epically failed. It is kind of a silly excuse for a thriller. The movie is super predictable. The characters are just blah. They're completely forgettable. Bella Thorne does play a pretty good psycho though, and I feel like she might have found her niche. Overall, this movie just didn't do it for me. The movie tried to have somewhat of a unique soundtrack. It tried to have some artsy shots, and to be honest with you, there were a few shots in there that I was like, oh, that's a cool shot. The way that they filmed it in some of the scenes that were some of the panned out like landscapes, the edges were blurred, and I know that's an effect, but it just did not work for this movie, and it was kind of distracting, and it kind of really bothered me, especially when certain things in the frame should have been in focus and were not. I actually had no idea what this movie was going to be about. I turned on my Netflix, I'm about to fold some laundry, and it pops up on the main screen. It says, "You Get Me," and it shows a girl in a pool, and it shows a slight description. I was like, all right, this might have some potential to be good. There's a good-looking cast. The acting is really not bad. The acting is not horrible. It's just that the writing of the movie and the way that it was executed was poor. It's definitely not something that I'm gonna end up watching again. The movie is pretty unrealistic in terms of the events. Obviously they're high schoolers. There's certain things that happen in this film that you're just like, nah, I don't believe this for a second. I do believe that teenagers watching this movie will love it. I think that they will find it to be edgy, creative, but it's really something that we've seen so many times before, and this director did not bring anything new to the table for this genre. When I watch a thriller, I want to see something a little bit original. It's hard nowadays to be 100% original, but to have a nice plot twist, or nicely shot scenes, some good writing, anything that would help a thriller to become its own entity, that's what I'm looking for, and this movie just didn't do it. I'm gonna give this movie a C-. It just was not for me. That is my take on the Netflix original movie, You Get Me. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, if you plan to watch it, and comment below with your favorite thriller. As as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.